Hello and happy spring, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Anna. For those of you who are returning, thank you all so much for watching. In today's video, we are starting in my kitchen. My husband had installed a new faucet this day, and I had not planned on starting my spring cleaning under my sink, but he had to remove everything in order to install the new sink. So I went ahead and got a jump start, and I filmed underneath my sink on this day. Also, what you are seeing, yes friends, that is a boat paddle that is holding up the majority of the weight of our sink. That has been there since we moved in our house. We're not real sure why they chose a boat paddle, but apparently it was just the perfect length for them, and that is holding up a good chunk of our sink. So I had a fun little job trying to get that shelf paper, the dirty shelf paper, out so I could put fresh ones down, because I had fear that that sink was going to just fall on top of me if I moved the boat paddle, which in reality I found out it would not. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know, yes, that is a boat paddle. Yes, that has been here since we moved in our house a couple of years ago, and so there are lots of fun things like that in our house. So anyways, I'm starting underneath my sink. I'm starting my spring cleaning. I'm getting everything out, fresh shelf paper, scrubbing down underneath my sink, and then I am organizing all of my cleaning products and putting them back underneath the sink. So I'm going to take you along with me on this day, and then we'll jump into another day. This is several days of several different cleaning projects that I did. This was filmed a few weeks ago, and then I've also coupled it with some stuff I did this week. Spring cleaning for me is a process. I don't do it all in one day, all in one week. I cannot do it. It is not realistic for me at this stage of my life. Being a stay-at-home mom with 3 little kids, I just can't get all of that done all at once. So I just break it off into little doable pieces, and I do what I can when I can do it. This day, all we did was underneath the sink. My husband kick-started it for me, so you do not see me take everything out, because he had already removed it all for putting the new sink, the new faucet in. So you will see me do kind of the rest of the process, and let's go ahead and get started. If there is a section of your house you want to tackle with me today, do some organizing, decluttering, deep cleaning, I am your friend. We will do it together, so let's go ahead and get started. So this area underneath my sink, I will tell y'all, it was grimy and bad. It had residue on it. I don't know if that shelf paper had ever been cleaned under or removed. It was stuck onto the bottom of this under my sink. So I scrubbed, I used a Brillo pad, I used Jaws cleaner. I did everything I could. I got it as good as I could, and then I left well enough alone because I was just getting ready to cover it with some fresh fresh shelf paper. So I cleaned it as best I could, disinfected it, and then just put a nice crisp white fresh shelf paper on top, and it was good as new.
So I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight.
Aren't y'all impressed with my lighting setup? I don't know if you noticed it there, but I was pretty impressed the way I rigged that up. But anyways, here it is, guys. Nice, fresh, clean, crisp, white shelf paper. Everything is reorganized and situated. I got rid of any products that were empty and just cleaned out my bins. These bins were from Walmart. They're the little $1, I think, Sterilite shoe boxes. I've had them for a very long time. I just find new ways to use them constantly, and this works really great for me underneath my sink. I love it. I can just pull it all out. It's all contained, and I can put it back under there. So there it is in all its glory. And the next area I wanted to tackle real quick was this desk. This desk, you guys know if you've watched any of my videos, it is like my Achilles heel, my catch-all. So instead of having you guys watch me do all of that, I just used a little editing magic and got it all cleaned up. And then we will move right into this day here, which was just a day or two ago when my daughter was home with me, my baby was napping, and we were kicking off our spring cleaning by throwing the throws from our family room into the wash, getting them all fresh and clean. I like to do this more than just spring, but it was just one of those things. My daughter wanted to help me. It was something easy we could do together, and so we were freshening these up and getting them washed while I was tackling other things on my list. And y'all, I know I've talked about this Glamorous wash before. I'm going to talk about it again. It smells amazing. I always have it linked below in the description. There's my goofy girl, Maddie. She is so silly. She is just like her mama at that age. And really, still now, I am pretty goofy with them. But anyways, I was getting this stuff going. I had my helper helping me. Then I was going to tidy up the kitchen, get my daughter her lunch, get her napping, and then I could really start checking some things off the list when I had two of my kiddos down for a nap. Gabriel was at a preschool program, so I was just trying to get done what I could with a little bit of time that I had before we had to go pick him up.
For a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you.
Is anyone else out there still like me who they just love a good old-fashioned pen to paper to-do list? I have stuff listed on my phone and I have apps that I love, but sometimes I just want a good old-fashioned list and I want to just cross things off. I love marking things off a list. I love making lists. I have a hard paper planner too. I love that. I put stuff in my phone and appointments, but I also love writing it down. Let me know in the comments below, did any of you guys still love the good old-fashioned pen and paper when it comes to to-do list and planners? I'd love to know what you guys prefer in the comments below.
Playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my
Okay, so now Maddie is down for her nap, Dallas is napping, and I can get started. I wanted to share this with you guys because I just found this. Gain has one of those power wash type sprays, and this one smells so good. If you are a fan of the Gain smell, you are going to love this power wash. I love the Dawn power wash, but I love this Gain stuff for any time you really want to fill the room with a good scent. It's got a scent booster or something in it. It is just a really good, clean Gain scent. So if you're a fan of that, you will love this stuff. But I'm getting the water ready, and I'm actually using the Dawn power wash for this. And I'm going to put the globes from one of my light fixtures that I'm deep cleaning that you're going to see here in just a second. I'm going to put them in the Dawn power wash, let them sit for a little bit, soak, get all the grime, the dust, the dirt, all of that off of them, and then clean them up and put them back on my light fixture. So that is what I'm doing here. Also, I am switching over my laundry and my throw blankets so that I can get them fresh and ready to go back on the couch later in this video. Okay, so this is one of those spring cleaning areas that I like to tackle because I really don't do this often, and as long as it took me to do this light fixture, now I know why I do not do it very often. It is it's not hard, it is very tedious to clean this fixture, trying to keep it stable because it was kind of swaying around, and just it took me a while to get this fixture clean, but I am so glad I did it. It looks so much better. There was dust, there was bugs that had gotten down in those little glass globes, and this just really needed it very bad. So I am so glad I did it. So any fixtures in your house that you're needing to clean, now is the time. Here is your reminder to go clean your light fixtures. So while I am letting those globes soak in the Dawn power wash and hot water, I am going through and I am just dry dusting this light fixture with my little duster. And then what I'm going to go back through and do is I researched a lot on what to use on chrome, because this is a chrome fixture, and I got a lot of results saying the best thing to use is just a damp towel with a little bit of dish soap type solution. So I just dipped my microfiber in the Dawn power wash solution that the globes were soaking in and wrung it out really good, and went down and wiped down the entire light fixture. And then at the end you'll see me come back with a dry microfiber and wipe it down again to make sure there was no moisture left on the light fixture, because I didn't want to cause anything to start rusting. So that is what I used to get this fixture clean, and it worked really, really well.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
I was so relieved to have this fixture done. It took me forever, but the end result, I don't even think it fully comes through in the video. It looked so amazing. My husband even came in because it was something we had talked about, because we saw this fixture at dinner when we eat every night, and he was like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. So it really turned out really great. And then the next place I'm moving to is the pendant light fixtures above our bar area. These were so not just dusty, but also kind of grimy because they're close to the stove where I cook every night, and I think they just had an extra little buildup on top of them as well. So I had to get up high to get after these, and you will kind of notice, I mean, I'm up there. I don't know how high up there I am, but luckily not afraid of heights. And you know, spring cleaning, oh, the places you will go, my friend. You are going all kinds of uncharted territory when it comes to spring cleaning, at least for me. I am just trying to get all of these areas that just get neglected throughout the year. I'm doing the same thing here that I did on the other light fixture. I'm using the damp microfiber that had been dipped in the power wash solution, and then coming back over with a dry microfiber to remove any moisture from the light fixture. I think these light globes kind of screw off, but honestly, I'm afraid I can't get them back on right. And I can tell, at least in one, that there might be a bug or some dust or something, but I don't want to risk not being able to get these back on, so I'm not going to achieve perfection. I'm going to leave well enough alone. Can y'all see that shine that is brought back to life when I cleaned these fixtures? They look so much better. They were dull and grimy, and now they are just shiny and back to their old glory days. They look so good. And we are moving right along, crossing things off your list. Is anyone else like me? Let me know in the comments below. Do you absolutely love marking things off your list? I love that. It is so satisfying. Then you're seeing a little preview here. Dallas is up and he is playing with his little Einstein in his crib. So my time is running short. I get my family room kind of put back together, get the throws back on the couch, and then it was time to go grab Dallas and run and go get my middle child from his preschool program. And then I don't pick back up on this cleaning until later in the evening, and you will see the lighting is notably different and not wonderful as I start dusting and doing some other things, but it was getting later in the day and I had lost some of my good light. So what I am doing in these rooms is just dusting, and like I said, I'm starting from the top to the bottom. I was dusting the air vents and then going back through and getting all of my moldings and just kind of doing a real dry dusting. Then I was going over the tops of, any of my windows or anything I couldn't reach that was up really high. Even though it doesn't look like it needs to be dusted, a lot of times there's cobwebs and just a lot of buildup that it doesn't get done, in your daily, everyday cleaning or weekly cleaning. And then I was also running it down the corners of my walls too, because even when it doesn't look like there's cobwebs there, trust me, go down those areas of your wall, go down the corners of your wall where they meet, and there will be cobwebs. I promise. I was amazed at all the cobwebs I was knocking down that you just don't really see until you start doing some of these things. And then I go on into the next day, and on this day I was also spraying some of my Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray just to kind of give it a fresh smell, and it's the daisy scent, which I'm really liking. It's kind of a really light, not super floral, almost a hint of floral and lemon type smell. It's really fresh, and it was just really nice to add that to the duster to give it a little nice fresh smell. I was going through and then dusting my blinds, but then going inside and vacuuming out the window seal. I am, however, going to come back through and do like windows where I'm going to, wipe down the windows, open them up, clean in the window seal, and clean on the outside of the windows. So I will further deep clean these windows, but I just wanted to kind of give them, the good dusting and vacuuming on this day. And then the next thing I'm going to move into now is just deep cleaning my couch. We do not eat on our couch or like have a lot of food on our couch. However, on Friday nights, on our movie nights, there is popcorn. So what you're going to see is, what's crazy is just one day a week, they're allowed to have popcorn on our couch, and that's kind of what you're seeing. And then just build up in dust and things that come off the kids' clothes. I notice sometimes they carry in, crumbs and stuff from their clothes and sit down on the couch. And so it was pretty dirty under here, dirtier than I thought it would be, especially since we don't eat on this couch. But we're just giving it a good deep cleaning, vacuuming it, and then I will be spraying it down here in a little bit with an antibacterial spray, just trying to really freshen it up, make it smell good, look good, feel good, and just trying to really deep clean this family room so I can kind of get it marked off. And I get just about all of the things I want to do in this family room cleaned and marked off my list in this video.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond.
I was trying to do the best I could to deep clean this area in and around the couch as best I could. This couch is extremely heavy and it comes into different pieces, and I just couldn't take it apart and do all of that by myself, so I was just doing what I could do. Here very soon we're going to be getting a new rug, and we will have to move the couch, and then I can vacuum and get under that even further as we swap out the rugs, so stay tuned for that. But on this day I was just doing everything I could on my own without having to have my husband help me because he was at work. So I was just doing everything I could by myself to really vacuum in and around your couch and all of that. So just don't forget to get in the couch, under the couch, do what you can. But if you can't move furniture around by yourself, please don't overdo it. Leave well enough alone, do the best you can, and move on down the road.
Moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay till the sun goes up, yeah. For a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay.
So this was kind of funny here. Does anyone else have these moments when they're doing something, you're in the middle of a task, and then you realize, oh, I forgot to do that, and then you jump onto another task? That's exactly what I was doing here. I was vacuuming over by this window, and then I realized, oh, I dusted the other window, but I forgot to dust this window. So I stopped vacuuming to go over and dust the window, vacuum out the window seal, get it ready to go, and then continue with my vacuuming. I find myself doing this a lot. Is this the mom brain? Is this what they... Because this happens to me constantly. And then I find myself doing little things, getting them half done, stopping. It becomes like this vicious cycle of completing never-ending tasks. Like, stopping to vacuum to dust, and then from the dusting, then, oh, I forgot, the buzzer will go off on the dryer. Oh, and while I'm in there, I forgot to put this load in, and then, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and fold, and then, oh, I forgot to put that in the dishwasher, and then, oh, I need to take that to the kids' room, and it just snowballs out of control. Please tell me in the comments below, does anyone else do this constantly?
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
Okay, y'all, so this room is pretty much complete. Deep clean. The only thing I have not been able to do in this room is the baseboards, and I am going to come back and do that another day. Oh, and the windows. I'm going to go through and clean the outside of the windows, the inside of the windows, and just give it a really good scrub down and get into the tracks of the windows and everything. So that's to come. But this whole room, I started from top with the fans and the moldings and the air vent, and did all of that, dusted it, and then came back through, vacuumed out both the couch and that little chair and a half here. I wish you guys could smell this room. It smells amazing. Between the Mrs. Meyer's, the Daisy multi-purpose cleaner, and the fabric antibacterial spray, that Tide, it just smells so amazing. And it feels so good to get this clean. I am stopping here with this room today. I have a lot more to do, but I am having to be realistic with my time and my spring cleaning, and I need to move on to do a couple of other things before my baby wakes up and I have to go get my kiddos at school. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today as I spring clean in my house. I hope it gave you some motivation to tackle some area of your house today. And if you need more motivation and inspiration, I'm going to leave some more of my recent videos on the end screen for you to check out. Head on over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, friends, take care.